What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, this is the potting up video of my Dubia cuttings, Monstera Dubia cuttings. However, things did not go to plan when I was filming this vlog. So I've technically already filmed it. However, I was editing today and looking at all the footage, and I just was not happy with the quality of said footage. So we're kind of starting again. But that's okay. I'm a perfectionist and I would not have been happy uploading that footage. It was not gonna fly with me at all. So here we are. This probably is not going to be the type of vlog that you guys wanted, but we're gonna get there. So basically I'm gonna be like talking you through what I did, and I will also be putting some little pictures and a little bits of the footage that I think is still okay. I'll pop that up here so that you can kind of get a better idea of what I did. So yes, the cuttings are obviously already potted up, so I'll quickly show you them and then we'll get all of the explaining and details out of the way. So I decided to split the cuttings into two different pots. So I've got two separate plants. This first one is the largest one and it's my baby. This is going to be mine forever until I decide I don't like it anymore. So here it is. I popped it on a moss panel, so it's like a thinner moss pole. I basically put two Hoya, you know those like white or black trellises that you get when you buy the small Hoyas. I put two of those together and wrapped it in some moss and netting. So that's what we have there. And in this one I have 3 separate cuttings, I think. Yes, 1, 2 behind there and 3. So this is definitely my favorite one, hence why I'm keeping it for myself. Yeah, so it's been living life really good so far. It's been about maybe a week and a half since I potted them up, and so far nothing's dying, so that's good. I've been keeping the moss pole nice and moist to, you know, encourage the aerial roots to start like doing their thing. But yeah, I think that looks really good. Very pretty. It'll look so good once it like starts growing upwards. Yeah, so that's pretty much the first one. When I started doing this one was when I decided that I was going to separate them into 2. I felt like there were too many cuttings to go in one pot. For me personally, I would rather just have it look nice and streamlined. Yeah, so that's the first one, which is mine. This one is the second one, and it's a little bit smaller and it only has 2 cuttings in there. So again, I made a moss pole just from a single Hoya trellis, wrapped it in moss and netting again, and I've just put 2 cuttings. So this is just like a single leaf cutting, and this is was that smaller one, and it's already got these. And that one, can you see that little thing coming out there? That's a new leaf too. So yeah, this one I am either going to be selling, or I will auction it off, or potentially do a giveaway. I haven't decided yet. It all depends on the bills, you know. Sometimes we just need to be nice to ourselves and pay our bills. Yeah, so it's kind of it. Like, there wasn't much to it. It was a little bit difficult to begin with, just figuring out what I'm doing with the cuttings and which pot they're going in. But it was pretty simple. The potting mix I used was pretty much orchid mix and perlite. I added like a couple of handfuls of a premium potting mix, mainly just like to bulk it out and for the nutrients. But yeah, these days I'm mainly going for orchid bark and perlite. Just, I don't know, my plants are loving it, so I'm rolling with that. Basically. Yeah, so there's not much to it with these guys. I've initially been keeping the soil fairly moist over the last week. I'm probably going to start dialing it back. Yeah, because I don't want them to get to the point where I'm going to be overrun by fungus gnats. Nobody wants that. But yeah, I'm going to try and dial that back, but I didn't want to like freak the roots out by just drying them out completely. So yeah, and obviously I do the moss poles. They need watering a little bit more frequently. I've been doing them about twice a week. Here's the thing with moss poles, okay? I don't like them. They're just, there's almost more effort that needs to be put into moss poles than it is taking care of the actual plants that are on the moss poles. Just the sphagnum moss dries out so fast, and like you water it one day and then you go and check it the next and it's dry. It's like, ooh, what's the point? But I know for these guys, they will love it. So the only other plant I have at the moment with a moss pole is that the only one? Yeah, my philodendron bell marks, because it's quite a bulky plant, so it definitely needed something a lot more sturdy to hold it up. So that's fine. And I'm not overly worried if the sphagnum moss dries out all the time on that one, because there's I'm tired. There's not enough aerial roots on that guy to warrant an incredibly wet moss pole all the time. So yeah, these guys I pretty much do twice a week. What's the day today? Today, it's a Sunday. I literally watered this yesterday morning and it's already dry. I think I need to move it. Mind you, this is my own fault because they're kind of nearest to my heater. So of course they're going to dry out quicker if they're near a heat source. Not like directly near it, so don't come at me for saying you can't have your plants near a heater. Yes, they're just the closest plant to it. So I probably will move them. But I'm working out my space right now. I've been moving all of my plants around for the last like 2 or 3 days, trying to work out what the best place is for each plant. And yeah, it's not working for me. So these guys are kind of just sitting where they're sitting for now, and I will move them. I want to give them the brightest possible light I can. I know that they'll love that. So I'm trying, but whether that works or not, I do not know. It's not very easy living in a caravan and having plants that require lots of light. It's not easy. The spot I'm sitting in at the moment, which is my lounge room, I class as the highest lit area in the entire caravan. And that's because I have this window behind me. I've got 3 across that one there and 1 behind the camera. So it kind of gets all day indirect sun, basically. So all of my plants thrive in this area, but it's just not very big. So, you know, that's life. Anyway, it's so off topic. I knew this would happen if I filmed this again. I would go off topic. Anyway, so yes, that's a thing. There isn't actually much else I need to talk about with these now. On to the next thing, which I don't know what it is. I'd like to do either a Hoya collection vlog, so I'll show you my Hoya collection. I sincerely apologize for my lack of English right now. Or I was thinking of doing a entire caravan houseplant tour again, because I haven't done that since like I first started this channel. And I don't actually think I have any of the same plants I did back in that vlog, so that's going to be really interesting. Anyway, please comment below which vlog you would prefer, so whether I do a Hoya collection tour or I do a complete houseplant tour, and I'll go around and show you all of my plants, all of my prop boxes, etc. So yes, please comment below, let me know what one you would prefer. Yeah, please, for the future of my channel, please like this video if you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go now before I just start talking gibberish and I get bad reviews for the vlog. So anyway, I want to go. I will see you in my next one. Bye.